Five,
I'll punch her through the door if I have to.
3, 2, 1. Stream is live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of These Geniuses. Where we last left off, the nuking of the Temple of Cord was resolved, and you gained a quest to go find and recapture one of Theody's larger, more dangerous pets. With that, you decided to get a nice long rest in town before you decided to head out. And while you were at that tavern, Grong was delightfully chosen by the bartender for his generous tips to have a free bit of company come to his room that night. He told her he was a holy man and could not partake, although her services would not be wasted, as he gave her a pair of thieves' tools, and sent her down the hall to where Hawkfeather, Besmos, and Larry are sleeping. Maxwell, were you in their room as well?
No, I'm a different
Got his
room.
own room.
Your own room? Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
We last left off. Hawk, Larry just nudged you awake. As you kind of open your eyes a little blearily, having just fallen asleep, and you see in the doorway just this backlit silhouette of a very naked, very, very big-boned, shall we say, satyr woman. Yeah, very naked, and she comes in and closes the door and locks it behind her.
Is there something I can help you with?
No. But I think there's something I could help you. And she begins
by
making
Grog?
her way over to you.
No. I'm a monk, and my son is right there. No.
Larry looks up at you.
I don't do this anyway, and especially not in front of my adoptive son.
Larry. He looks over at the woman, and she goes, How disappointing. Alright, fair enough. I guess my services are not, And before she finishes, you see Larry walks over to her and grabs her hand.
Huh?
Larry. And she goes, Oh, hey there. So I'll be spending the night with you. And he just kind of nods.
Larry can do what he wants, I guess.
Grabbing her by the hand, leads her out of your room and off into the hallway, closing your door behind.
Can I go lead them to Grong's room?
No.
You can.
No, I'll leave them. Larry knows what he's doing. I'll get my revenge, Grong, I will.
I had nothing but the purest intentions.
Alright.
I really doubt that.
That being resolved, you start to go back to sleep. You see Larry enters the room not but 4 or 5 minutes later. He just nods at you and says, Larry, and kind of curls up next to you again.
Oh, okay. I'll roll with it.
All right. With that though, you all sleep very well. You get your long rest. You wake up. The sun's coming in through different cracks and parts of the end that aren't built as amazing. So you see light coming in, and you smell in the inn they're preparing breakfast for all their inhabitants. Smells like bacon and eggs, and it smells delicious. You all wake up a little bit sore from a day of heavy lifting the day before, but what would you all like to do?
I need anything? Shopping, potions, what?
Miner's pick. Yep, that's the first thing I need.
Hello?
Hey, Trent.
Welcome.
Hello. So is there absolute pandemonium yet?
No, I got her
Not
to leave.
yet.
Hawk
Not-
fucked a horse.
Alright. I need to one up that. What's bigger than a horse?
A flame
whale.
chicken.
The flaming chicken.
Alright. DM?
Uh-huh.
DM?
Yeah,
Due
yeah.
to the
No,
fact
I'm
that,
DM.
Oh, sorry, Grong. Due to the fact that you've had relations with a whale, if I have relations with you, then I also have relations with a whale. So
I am pulling out my symbol
I did
Bahamut,
not
and
have relations with that whale.
I'm pulling out my holy symbol, and I'm praying for safety.
there is no safety from me, good sir.
I'm gonna go and get me a miner's pick. You don't mind? Mm,
Do we have any potions at all? Like, anyone have them? Anyone own
I've
them?
got
don't
nothing,
think
but
so.
I can, if we get a brewer's kit, make them.
If you want, we can just
Yep.
drink the blood
I
of our
have
enemies.
supplies.
That counts
I
as potions,
have
right?
more supplies, I still do.
Mm. Oh god,
Let's get a brewer's kit and some fucking potions done.
sounds
I
good.
already have that.
Oh, you
I'm
do?
not proficient. I'm not
Oh,
proficient.
I'm proficient in brewer supplies.
Yeah, I've had them because I used to be the alcoholic and I used to brew my own alcohol.
That's fair. But I still want my miner's pick, so if someone can get me that, then I'll be good.
You go get it yourself.
He doesn't have the money. He's poor.
I've got 6 gold. I can buy one. All right.
I'll go with him to find him a miner's pick in case he can't afford it.
No, I'll go with him. It's
No,
okay.
no.
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 All right, choose, Grog. You want the giant?
I'm buying some potions for myself only.
All right. You all head throughout the town. Maxwell, you're going alone?
I mean, if no one wants to join me.
I'll
Anyone
go.
want to join Maxwell to go get potions?
I
I'll
will be
join
with
him.
Grog. Don't worry.
I'll join Maxwell.
All right.
You're paying your
you
own.
head off,
That's fine.
and you do indeed find a place where you can buy all assortments of different potions. What are you looking for here?
Well, since we don't have anything, probably. No, I have spider climbing. Well, quote unquote, so I don't need that. Feather falling? Do I? Yeah, I have the wings too. Let's see. Just some health, probably.
All right. They have lesser, greater, and
Ah.
superior healing potions.
How much dice do I actually roll, depending on which one again?
Let me check.
And the price too. Thank you.
A supreme healing potion would be 10d4 plus 20.
Overkill.
uh,
And is anyone even selling that?
Yep, they have 2 in stock.
Damn.
A greater healing potion is 4d4 plus 4, and a lesser. Let me see.
I guess I'll just go with greater then.
Oh well, I guess it's. I think lesser is like 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, I'll
It's
take,
like a just
yep.
pop you back up.
Yeah, I'll take one of those then, the really tiny ones, just in case any one of us goes
Alright.
unconscious.
That one's like 10 gold.
It's
The hell?
2d4 plus
It's
2.
it's worth like just about nothing. Oh,
10
it's
gold.
2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Thank you.
Wait, 10
Yeah.
gold?
Yep.
That's 9 on me.
Healing potions don't come cheap.
That's fair. How much is the greater?
The greater is 250 gold.
I'm taking 2 of the tiny ones, please.
Alright.
Um,
You take 2 lesser healing potions. Awesome.
Did you add
Anything
them?
else?
Or am I gonna add it
No, I
myself?
did not. Yeah, you can add those yourself.
Alright. Lesser healing potions. Alright. Manage equipment.
Anything you want, Besmos?
is there anything I can afford with 5 gold?
None.
Actually, there is.
God.
You see, there is a potion on the wall that is 5 gold pieces. And it just says Potion of Vitality.
Oh no.
Oh no. If it lasts for more than 4 hours.
You know, I
Give
could
it to
use
Larry.
I could use some.
He needs it from last night.
Don't insult my son.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Alright. You buy the Potion of Vitality. It's
Yeah,
this, like, kind of teal, light bluish green color. And when you swirl it around, it has these kind of, like, silver little, for lack of a better word, little, like, glitter dust things that kind of swirl up in it. Yeah, you can just add that in your notes.
Yep, I added it.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to buy here, Maxwell?
No, that's the only money I have. Yeah.
All right. Grung and
Yes.
Hawk and Larry, you head to just a simple blacksmith to get your war pick. Was it a war pick or
No,
was it a pickaxe?
it's an actual miner's pick.
Oh, just a miner's pick.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Yeah, that's 2 gold.
All right, I'll pay it. I'm not gonna negotiate with him as I'm looking at my coffers right now. Now I'm down to 4 gold. Does he have any blacksmith tools by chance?
He does. He does have them for sale.
What do they cost?
Let me see. Oh boy.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
got this.
that kind of makes sense. They cost 20 gold pieces.
I will negotiate with the man.
No, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and just hold out 20 gold.
As you begin, you go, well, 20's a little much.
How about
just
sir?
holds out
And
20
then
gold pieces.
All right, I'll add the smith tools to my inventory.
Yep. All right. Hawk, is there anything you want?
No, that's most of my money.
Oh.
Well, the good
All
news
right.
is I can make it back, because if we can find any sort of ores, I can now smith everything.
I'm gonna look at Grong. Any ores we get, I'm selling them. Let me negotiate.
Oh, I mean, if you negotiate. You know, I'm very good, but I imagine you need your
No, but
practice
if you're
naturally.
doing the mining, I wouldn't want you to do everything. Please let me.
You seem like a genuine young man. I respect that. I accept this. But I will be saving some of this ore, hopefully, for us to make some decent gear, because it looks like most of us could use it at this time.
Well, are there
like the
any
guy
other
who
things we
has
need
his
to make
armor
here?
fused into his skin.
Wait, Besmos fused his armor to his skin again? God damn it. Besmos.
No, it's been a while. I
Wait.
want to test Grong. Are there any other tools to
uh,
make?
I'm gonna look at Hawk and say, with a kind of a, as I contemplate stroking my beard, I'm proficient in brewer's supplies, leather workers' tools, tinker's tools, and woodcarver's tools.
Huh. I'm
So,
gonna open my bag and pull out brewer's supplies and wood carving. I used to use these.
oh, I can hold on to them in exchange that I will make you something decent. Should we find any half decent items?
Yeah, I'm not exactly good with these anymore. It's been a while.
Ah, I too know about that. I can recommend a small blue pill that its local halfling
That's
sells.
not what I meant, but okay.
All right, I'll take his brewing supplies and his woodcarver supplies.
All right.
Which means so you can take those out, Chaston, and now
They're
I'm carrying.
removed. I don't
I'm-
have to deal with it anymore.
I'm still unencumbered at 152 pounds. All right. Perfect.
You're a
Nice.
strong boy. It's okay.
It's the only thing I'm good at. I skipped negotiation classes, but I never failed going to the gym.
You didn't skip leg day. That's all that matters.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Otherwise, does the blacksmith seem to have any like ores or iron for sale for cheap?
I don't think we can afford any anyway.
He does have different ores that he's willing to part with. They're not like specifically up for sale, but he'll sell them to you.
What does he have?
He has a whole lot of iron, tin, and copper.
How much is he selling the iron for?
Let me see. He will sell you the iron for it's unrefined, it's
That's fine.
literally just ore.
Mm-hmm.
He'll sell it to you for about 5 silver a pound.
How many pounds does he have?
A lot. You see, he has like a very large amount of iron ore that he uses himself to kind of refine and then make into different tools and stuff.
I'll take 28 pounds worth.
28 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 14 gold pieces.
Wait, you said how many? Oh wait, I
Yes.
thought you.
Half
Five
a gold.
silver.
Half a gold for 1 pound.
Yes.
Oh, half a gold. Okay. Then I will take 8 pounds. I'll spend all 4 of my gold.
All right.
Good negotiator.
I'm not gonna try and negotiate on this. Mike. At this point, I'm thinking about making something. So, is that just a custom item that I'd put down, Wolf?
Yeah, that's a custom item. Just 4 pounds of iron ore.
All right, 4 LBS iron ore. Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you. I will shake the man's hand and just nod to Hawkfeather.
He has a very firm handshake.
Is he? I take it he's human of some sort.
Yes, he is a human. Kind of older looking fella, scraggly long gray beard. But he looks pretty built from years and years and years of hammering away at metal.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. I'll shake his hand and just nod to Hawk that we can continue on with whatever shopping he needs.
All right.
Hawk is good. Hawk doesn't need anything.
Okay. Sounds good. You all meet up. Where are you guys meeting up?
Well,
Just grab check.
huh?
Joe's Crab Shack. You meet up at Joe's Crab Shack, which definitely doesn't exist here.
It's just some guy named Joe that has
is
crab arms.
Nowhere near an ocean. You're over 100 miles from the nearest ocean, which in fantasy medieval times is so far away.
Fucking far. Unless you have teleport.
So
So we can trust the crab.
anybody selling crab here is either a wizard who can magically keep it cool and fresh, or a peasant selling really bad rotten crab.
Or a scammer.
Joe, who owns Crab Shack, is definitely a scammer, and it's not even a shack; it's a cart that he pulls into town, sells his crab, and then
It's-
leaves before anyone
it's-
wants.
It's his money laundering business.
The
Yeah.
shack is even outside the city, so laws can't handle him.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna negotiate. I got
Fucking
this.
guy.
Joe. he Joe is this small gnome fellow, missing an eye. He has scars all over his face. You can't see most of him because he's covered up in this long, really a human-sized cloak that is basically a blanket over him. And he just kind of looks up at you and goes,
Young sir, I notice you're selling the finest of shellfish here.
The finest.
And my dear friend here, and I'm gonna kind of grab Besmos and pull him over, would like to partake in your lovely delicacies, as he is
I
very
have
hungry.
crab.
Okay. How much? All of it?
I will warn if he is not satisfied with what you get offered, though, he may eat you.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. Of course, of course.
Yes, he will, if you wouldn't mind letting him have a sampler.
Yes, of course, of course.
He you see he kind of dips behind his little cart where he has a small chest that he opens up, and the smell hits you from way over where you're standing immediately. And he pulls out this long strip of white-ish, yellowish, grayish flesh. That he just kind of he kind of skips over to Besmos and then like bows and unfurls his arm and kind of like a here you go gesture to Besmos.
I shall ingest the crab.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking
I was
god.
about-
Oh, please let this be what kills Besmos!
I was about to say, let's. I'm gonna make an obituary.
I will bless his body in the name of Bahamut.
16. Fight me, Joe.
16. It's not bad. Definitely not the worst thing you've ever eaten.
Give me more crab.
He goes,
You like it? You like it? All right, all right, all right.
and he runs over to his chest and he pulls it out and just like he's not very strong. You see as he's kind of like making these motions moving around, you see under his cloak he is like skin and bones. It's all jaundiced and kind of yellowish. And he kind of scoots this chest just across the ground. It couldn't be more than like 20 pounds. And he scoots it over to you, Besmos. And he says,
Wait, I have more.
and he jumps up onto his cart, and you hear this,
Oh my god.
and you see this massive, like 5-foot cubed crate that he is slowly like pushing off of his cart, just, and it falls and boom, impacts in the dirt. And he goes,
You want all of it, yes?
More.
Uh,
I
Yes.
have no more.
good sir, it looks like you may be
you see he
feeling...
begins to cry, just not even breaking on eye contact, not closing his eyes to like blink the tears out. It's just streams of tears coming down his face.
I require all of the crab in the universe.
I want to make sure Hawk is nowhere in this. He doesn't want any part of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Nope,
start following
he's nowhere near.
Maxwell and Hawk and start leaving.
You don't know where they are.
I'm gonna start heading in the general direction of the keep, from what I
However,
recall.
I will accept this crab, and I will leave you with your existence.
Yes, yes. 3,000 gold.
My associate here.
I'm
Grog,
gone. I cast invisibility. I'm
You look
gone.
over and you see just footprints leaving little dust trails in the dirt, sprinting away from you.
How heavy does the chest of crab look?
Looks like it's maybe 200 pounds, probably.
Could I
200 to
easily,
300 pounds.
could I easily run off with it? And
You can make a strength check.
I don't think I have a
you-
high enough.
You don't think that you and form that you're in could run off with it.
Could I do it as an Allosaurus?
Easily. Without question. You are in a city.
Oh. I guess that would look weird. God damn it, why aren't you paying for my crab addiction?
He says to no one in the area.
Joe just kind of, you see the streams of tears actually start flowing harder, like they're actually little small streams going down his face, emotionless, just staring at you.
Why is he crying? Tiny man, why are you crying?
Buy my crab. Buy it. Buy it.
He says, emotionless face, streams of tears coming out of his eyes.
Why do you need me to buy your crab?
Buy it. Please. Please.
He runs up to the edge of the cart that he's standing on and grabs you by the shoulders and starts shaking you with all the very little strength that he has. And he's going,
Please. 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 Please.
Oh my god. I don't have the money though.
he
You are
he
all-
slaps you and says,
Get a hold of yourself, man.
This motherfucker's gonna come back to haunt us because of you, Trent. I'm letting you know that now.
you conjured the big bad evil guy into being with your joke.
I love Joe.
He goes,
I love you too.
strangely not talking to Besmos.
Who is he saying it to?
You don't know. Besmos doesn't know, but the
I'm so-
player knows.
I'm so afraid.
My fucking god.
You could just
Yeah.
eat him.
Joe,
Yes.
give me,
Yes.
give me your number. When I have the gold, I will buy all of your crab and eat it all.
6.
His number is 6.
Okay.
Wait, did he say 6 or sex? Because I'm gonna be honest, that could go either way.
6.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You might want to clarify that, Trent.
Did you say the number 6? The number after 5?
Yes. No. Why?
Oh god.
Wait, what? Yes or no?
Buy my crab.
Just walk away, Trent. If he doesn't follow you, you're fine.
If he follows, don't come back to the party.
Okay, so I'm just I want his crab he better be a recurring character. I want to buy his crab later.
Only
I'm gonna
for you.
start backing
None
up.
of us are gonna see him except for you.
I'm gonna start backing
You
up.
start backing up. His hands are still on your shoulders, and as you back up, he just fully lets his legs flop off the cart, and now he's just hanging on you by your shoulders. Please, please.
If it, give me your number so I can call you
6.
when. Okay.
I think he's trying to get you to have sex with him.
I'm gonna. I'll. Okay. So now that I have your number, I'll call you, and when I call you, and when I get the money, I'll buy all of your crab. Okay, Joe?
Yes, yes. Just shout 6.
Okay.
He's gonna rob like an entire kingdom of their gold just to buy this crab.
So wait, if I cast message and just dial 6, will I get Joe?
Yes.
Please tell me
don't
that's
know.
a thing. I will get the spell message just for that reason.
You don't know. You've never tried.
Besmos, we need to find a scroll that can teach me fucking message. I will attempt it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell him. Okay, let go of me. I'll buy your
Please.
crab.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
He lets go of you, and sprints over to his box,
Okay. I'm
and
gonna.
starts kind of yanking it behind his cart again. And he says, "Go, go, buy my crab
Okay.
later."
Okay, I'm gonna run off now, and I'm gonna shed a tear for the brave individual that is Joe.
All right, sounds good.
I love
Jesus
Joe.
Christ.
That happened.
That happened.
I'm so glad
Besmos,
you ran with that joke. So fucking glad.
you I mean, he's now going to be a character, and the other group's
you can do
campaign
about it.
too.
And the other
Uh,
group campaign.
Yes, Joe is going to become the universally loved character. If your other group doesn't love Joe, I'm going to kill them.
All right.
Okay.
Nevertheless, you all meet up where?
At the end.
Not just Crab Shack this time.
Okay. At the end, you said?
Yeah, where we stayed. Yeah.
All right. You all meet up back at the end. Grong, you see your old buddy Acris is there again.
Oh, the one-eyed guy who's no longer one-eyed.
The one-eyed halfling, super crazy jacked, absolutely muscle bound. He's a stump of a man.
Yes, and now he has 2 eyes because he
Absolute
took
unit.
And now
Maxwell's.
he has no, he actually
He's still wearing the thing over
He's-
with the eye cover.
yeah,
All
I
right.
remember this.
he's still wearing his eye patch over the Airsat's eye.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, you know that crazy Joe guy? He's still out there selling crabs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy's wild.
It's
Have
a-
you ever eaten those?
No, but I think one of my compatriots may have. If we find
5
him.
gold if you do.
You watched him eat it. You know he did. He ate it before you left.
Wait. 5 gold if I. Make it 4.
3, and he holds out his hand.
Agreed.
You shake his hands.
But
and
you're
he
buying.
actually- Done. He
Oh,
walks over, and you two are just exiting the inn as Besmos is getting back.
Oi, Besmos. We're gonna go eat some crab for 3 gold coins.
Alright, so, where's the nearest bank?
Oh god, no.
Acris looks at you and goes,
oh shit!
"Well, we got a few different banks in this city. Most are run by different churches, but there are some merchant guilds that run a couple banks. How come?"
I need crab.
he just kind of looks at you for a second, and recognition dawns on his face, and he goes, "Tell me you're talking about getting a loan."
Yes.
Look,
I-
I'm gonna say it now. I'm not being your backer on this loan.
I'm gonna look at
You
Besmos
see
and go,
this small little stumpy halfling, wearing full plate armor, just kind of brings out one of his holy symbols that he wears around his neck of the platinum dragon Bahamut, and he's staring at you.
"Don't worry, I will negotiate on his behalf for the loan."
Oh no.
I need a small loan of $1 million.
Honestly, I gotta see this. Are we going to Joe's or are we going to
Well, let's get him a loan. I'm gonna kind of look for Hawk and Maxwell to bring them with us.
I'm not joining this shit. Fuck that.
I'm
It's-
staying with Maxwell. No. Wait, no. I gotta go and make sure they don't sign my name on anything. Wait, no.
It's
No, actually, I'm gonna join you guys, but not as a compatriot, but as a witness.
Yeah, Sam. I'm gonna witness this shit.
you
Yes,
are
yes.
qualified to oh, what's that? You're a notary. You're a certified notary.
I will help you.
Oh
Don't
no, I'm
worry.
talking about the police, not the bank.
Oh.
Alright.
Besmos, I've
Gotcha.
got this for you. Trust me, I'm well known for my negotiation skills around these towns. They will recognize me and they'll give you the best deal possible.
Alright. Acris goes, well, might as well bring him to our bank, huh?
Yes, I agree. The Platinum
Uh,
Dragon will respect you and treat you right.
He brings you through the city to the more religious district. You walk past the Temple of Cord, which is still slightly in ruins, but you see there are clerics going to work. You see they're casting spells, and the stone rubble that's been kind of moved off bodies is like shaping and forming up, almost seemingly becoming liquid, and molding together into perfectly round pillars, and shaping themselves up into the temple.
Huh.
They don't mess around. But he brings you past there, and you see a very small building in relation to. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, in relation to the other temples, this is just a 2-story building. It seems to be made out of this beautiful white wood. And as you get closer to it, you see it has this like very, very fine, beautiful platinum inlay into these like living wood walls. And as you kind of enter, you see there are about 4 or 5 people on this bottom story. You see there's a counter, and everyone behind the counter, there are like 3 people behind the counter. They're wearing these long blue robes with these kind of silver outlines. And you see there are just a couple civilians in line talking to these people.
Let's get in line. I'm gonna look and try and start just get at the line, back of the line, dragging
Yeah,
Besmos.
I mean, there's not a lot of people in here. You can head straight up to a teller.
Okay.
You walk right up and
I would like
kind of.
I would like to speak to a loan officer for my friend here. He is looking to put in a loan with our great and mighty church here.
Oh. All right. Well, of course. He kind of looks at you and looks to Acris, and he goes, "Well, of course. What kind of loan are we talking about?" And he gestures over to a table back behind the counter.
I'm gonna just kind of point to Besmus and tell him to wait there for a second. I've got this. It's better for an individual from the church to really negotiate this. I will call you over when we need your signature and explain.
Crab.
We will get you the crab. I'm gonna grab a halfling Arceus, I believe he said.
Acris.
Acris,
Oh,
and
yes.
bring him with us, or bring him with me.
All right. Besmos, you stay behind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Acris and Grong head over. Grong, you want to come into private with me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at the loan officer directly and say, my friend over there would like to negotiate a contract or a business loan to open up a shop for Joe's Crab Shack, as him as part owner, as well as that gnome outside the city as part owner, and to bring in the Church of Bahamut as a third owner and a sort of investor to ensure that the company is profitable and everyone gets their payment back.
Joe's Crab Shack?
Yes.
He just kind of laughs for a second and he goes, "You know that homeless fisherman is a swindler."
He's also a very well-renowned wizard who manages to conjure fresh crabs.
He just kind of looks at you for a second. You know there are regulations in the city about food businesses,
And
and
that's
they
why
have to meet a certain standard.
the Church of Bahamut will be backing this to make sure that this business is a success. Just think of the potential of expanding the business to every city in the area. Imagine how well
My
blessed the church would be.
friend, you do not have the authority to make such assignments for the church. And Acris kind of pipes up and he goes, "I do." And he kind of pulls out his symbol, and you see he takes like 20 seconds and undoes a few of the stitchings around the arm pieces of his
Mhm.
plate mail and kind of takes them off. And he shows these like branded tattoos into his arm. And the guy kind of, his eyes go wide and he goes, "Oh, of course, and you'll sign for this, man." And Acris kind of looks at you.
No.
and
We're gonna mix, of course, as my friend here has noted. We will also be bringing in a new form of chicken dish alongside this, to balance out the meals, because we honestly understand that some may be hesitant to try the crab at first, but they will be more than willing to try the chicken. And my friend over there would be more than willing to sign a 40% interest loan in the exchange of the church's confidence. Of course, his name only.
40% interest loan.
Yes, of course. I mean, it's a risky business, and this way the Church of Bahamut is well taken care of.
All right. Well, I'll draft up some documents. And he does understand that if he is unable to pay, then he will be hunted and killed
Oh,
within
yes.
3 days of missing his payments.
Oh, of course he understands that. I mean, look at the man. He is a man who understands money.
You see he's over in a corner just like picking some rotten meat out of his teeth and staring at it for a second before eating it.
He is also a well-respected hunter. And
And he goes,
world-renowned cook.
"All right. Okay. I'll draft up the documents. This should take about 15-20 minutes."
All right, thank you. I will inform him of the deal, as he is not one who can read fully, so I'm his translator, if you will.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right. And he kind of stands up from the desk, heads back to his counter, and begins drafting up the documents.
Okay, I'll jump back over.
I'm so excited to see how this lands.
I walk over
You
to
see
Besmos.
after about 10, 15 minutes of conversation, Grong and Akris walk back over to you guys. You see the teller go back to his counter and begins writing down on a series of pieces of parchment.
But now, Besmos, I got you an amazing deal.
Okay.
You are going to become part owner to the Crab Shack, so that way you get all the crab you want. And here's the best part: there'll be a new chicken recipe that you're going to come up with.
Wonderful. This works wonderfully.
Now, I should warn that you need to make sure that this business is a success. If people don't come and buy it, the church will take all of your stuff. Everything
Wait,
precious to you, they will have to reacquire as collateral until you pay off the loan.
wait, you put everything as collateral?
Everything precious to you. I don't. It depends on what's precious to you, of course.
Oh, so you.
No. See, I'm not precious. It can't be people in this case.
But you're precious to me.
Akris
Yes.
goes, the church doesn't just kill all your friends and family if you aren't successful. They just take your stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a good church does.
Exactly. Grong is
You
precious
will be indebted to the church. You may have to do a few deals, but hey, they'll feed you. You know, they'll take care of you if you're indebted to them because they want to make sure you pay off those loans.
to me. Exactly. Grong is precious to me.
Yes.
Akris just kind of, all right, yep.
Just sign your name at the bottom of the page, or where the lady or the person says to sign, and don't
Yep.
worry, we negotiate
The teller
properly.
comes back over and has a thick stack of documents. And he goes, all right, I'll need you to sign here, and here. Initial here, and here. And I will need you to prick your finger on this ceremonial dagger for us.
Wait a second.
It's part of the contract to make sure that they can let you know when things come up. It's fine. I've done it a few times. It's a normal thing.
Can I prick his finger?
No. I'm not part of this because this is so you make all the profit.
Oh,
You want
okay.
all the crab. You don't want me eating your crab.
Oh, that is true. I don't want. Yeah. Okay.
See, there you go.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So I'll totally do that. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna sign everything and I'll prick my finger. I feel like
You sign everything.
I feel like I.
Besmos, you don't know how to write your name. You don't know letters very well. You were never taught. You were raised in a very secluded tribe, all by yourselves. You have no formal schooling, so letters are hard. So you just kind of scribble. And it comes to the part where you prick your finger. You prick it. Yep. And you see the teller actually seems to cast something, and where that tiny little prick on your finger was, a stream of blood flows out through the air. And he holds out a small little vial, and the blood, about half of it goes onto the vial, and the other half marks the document. That all being said and done, he goes, well, congratulations, my good man. The church will give you a 5,000 gold piece loan, as well as the deed to your new business, the title.
Wonderful.
What have I done? I'm just helping out a friend. Honestly, I made good negotiations. I'm helping a friend. That's all I'm saying.
You have the deed. And he gives you a sack of 5,000 gold pieces.
I don't think you understand, DM. I'm going to absolutely make the most profitable business. And
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna really laugh if you actually
Besmos
franchise
is
it.
incredibly stupid and everything else, but he makes just like the most profitable food business.
Hey man, If he pulls it, I'll be proud of him. I negotiated him the best deal I could. I did what I could for a good friend. That's the only. I got them to agree to the best way I could. I got you, Besmos.
So DM, out of character.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
No, not you, DM. Other DM, like the proper DM.
Me DM.
Yes, you DM.
Yes.
Did Grong talk down the price? Like, did he just go like, yeah, give him less gold?
I cannot tell you that.
Wow.
I
Okay.
can confirm out of character. I did. They did not give me less gold than they negotiated for.
Okay.
I am not that bad. My persuasion is a +0. It's my deception that's really shit. With a -3.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I'm just gonna look to Maxwell and Hawk and say, now that we've taken care of that, let's go take care of the Joe Crab Shack and get a business set up for them, and then we can go hunt this fiery chicken.
Yep.
Alright. Whatever.
We're going to make the most successful Crab Shack KFC.
All right. You guys head out of the bank. Maxwell, you're there. Hawk, you're still at the bar?
No, I've been following.
Oh, gotcha. You've been following. So, you're all met up outside of the bank. You heading over to Joe's?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep an eye out for any shops that we can see that we can afford.
All right. I mean, you are heading through the merchant district. You
Mhm.
see all kinds of different shops. You see what looks like a magic shop called Smoke and Mirrors. You see a blacksmith called the Tired Anvil. You see a whole bunch of things.
Any places that look abandoned and really cheap.
You do see a small shop that looks very, very run down. It's not abandoned. But it looks like it has like 3 things on display, and it's all just like weird spices and herbs and remedies and stuff, and you don't even see anybody working there right now.
Good Besmos. I feel that myself, Hawk, and Maxwell should wait while you go and negotiate with the good person inside there about getting your shop set up in here. I feel like, as the owner of this money, it is your right to choose this place.
I mean, is there any other place that's within price range?
Make a perception check and an intelligence check.
I'm good at these.
It was that day we learned he was not good at these.
10.
For perception?
Yep.
Okay.
8.
What's your intelligence score?
14.
14. Okay, so you're above average intelligence. You're not a stupid person, but money is still something that's pretty new to you. In your tribe, you didn't really use money. It was more of forms of bartering and service to each other.
Of course.
So you're learning, but you still have a lot to learn. 5,000 gold, it's kind of a number that goes over your head a little bit because you have to learn what numbers are as well. Above, like, I have this many watermelons and it's worth this many horses. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, you don't really see any other places that look like slightly better than this, but close enough to it that they'd also be within what you think is now your price range.
How's the foot traffic in this area?
Foot traffic's not bad. You are right next to what seems to be, you've passed a couple smoke and mirrors shops now. Seems to be kind of a chain magic shop within this city and other cities. And this small little building is right next to a smoke and mirrors, and that gets a lot of foot traffic.
Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll get the one that. How rundown is the one that DM recommended? Like how rundown is it? Super rundown or
It's standing. It's made. You see, it's not really very well taken care of. Some of the wood is just straight up rotting where it stands. There are cracks and holes in the walls and ceiling, but it is a standing structure.
how much will it cost to fix up? And
Numbers are hard for you.
I'm going to ask a Grong.
Oh no!
And actually, I'm going to ask a Grong and a Hawk. How much will it cost to fix up and furnish?
Well, I guess
Both of you are proficient in.
Numbers.
Tools.
Well, actually, Hawk was proficient in the woodcutter's
Yeah, I'm not
tools,
now,
so you would
because I'm
know.
not
You'd
now.
have the knowledge, though.
I have the knowledge that I just don't do it anymore.
I'm
Both of you would
proficient in
know to kind of refurbish this building, and maybe even make it nicer than it probably was originally. It would probably be in the range of 40, 50 gold pieces. It's not a big building, and wood is not expensive, especially around these parts.
So I'll tell him 40 or 50 if you can get a decent guy to do it.
Okie dokie. That sounds good then. Okay, so I guess I'll go in and I'll negotiate with whoever owns this building to buy it from them.
All right.
Joe
You
again.
head in, and you see there is a very, very, very large Goliath woman with long, like grayish white braided hair going down her back, tattoos all over her. She's just kind of slouched over counter. And as you come in, she just kind of straightens up a little bit and she goes,
Well, hey, honey, what can I get you?
I would like to buy this fine establishment.
she just looks at you.
Hello,
Why?
Besmus, and I extend my hand.
She kind of reaches out and shakes your hand a little bit.
Why?
Crab.
She's just kind of looking around at the crappy building she's in with like 3 things on display.
Crabs.
Honey, there ain't no crabs here except the ones you wouldn't want.
Well then,
Crabs.
he's slowly getting more aggressive.
She just kind of looks left, looks right, kind of peeks out the door, looks around, shuts the door, and she kind of nods at you and begins taking off her clothes.
No.
Yeah, crabs.
No.
Uh-huh.
No. I say no.
She stops and goes,
I don't understand.
I wish to purchase this fine establishment from you.
Yeah, you keep saying crab.
Give me 50 gold pieces and I'll let you have the shack.
30.
Calling Garong to negotiate.
she roll a persuasion check.
This could go either terrible. 19.
19. She goes,
You're right. I know what I got. 25.
Awesome. Okay, 25.
she shakes your hand.
Alright,
You
okay.
hand her over 25 gold, and it takes you a second because, I mean, you're pretty smart,
So I have
but you're still
5,000.
getting the trick
I-
of like counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
to make sure, I was given a loan of 5,000 gold.
Yes, 5,000 gold.
Okay, so let me. So 25. All right. Perfect.
All right. She takes like the 3 jars of different herbs and poultices, and she walks out
Getting
the
out of
door.
here.
You
Fortune.
you all see this large, bulky Goliath woman walk out of the little rundown shack that is the store, and just walks down the street.
Wonderful. I'm going to tell my compatriots I have bought the new location for KFCRAB.
The killer fucking crab?
Yep.
All right. What would you like to do now?
Well, of course. Well, of course, we are going to hire someone to fix KFCRAB.
Should we also go let your new business partner know and go get him? Or are you gonna solo this business by yourself?
I guess we'll bring him in.
I mean, hey man, if you want to run it yourself and just buy all the crab off of him.
Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, I agree with
Well,
Gron. You should probably just.
I don't want. I don't
what?
want to.
Go ahead.
This is probably Joe's dream. Okay, it's his dream business.
I don't
You
know,
know,
you seem pretty desperate.
Besmos, I'll be honest, you seem like the one who would be just happiest to tell him. Why don't you leave me, Hawk, and Maxwell to go find you someone to fix this place up, since we're more experienced in that.
Wonderful. I'll go tell Joe.
All right. You guys split up. Let's deal with Grong, Hawk, and Maxwell first.
I'm doing the talking.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let you on this one. At this point, I'm starting to feel bad, so I'm keeping my mouth shut. I did what I
Alright.
could to help a friend. That's all I'm putting out there.
You guys head through the merchant district. There are a few different shops that seem to be selling timber, and their services as carpenters, and people who can work construction.
We're just gonna ignore the Phoenix quest, aren't we?
We
That's
got. See,
later.
we're gonna set the business up so it passively runs while we're off doing the quest. We come back, there's gold. Then we go out again. You know, this is how it works.
KFCRAB is going to be the most. We're going to own a monopoly on every single thing in this city by the end of the game.
I swear to God, if he pulls this off. All right,
Don't-
yeah. Let's
Alright.
we'll
Yeah,
look for the
so
first
you guys,
carpenter we
yeah.
can find.
you find some. See a few different carpenters. One is this really like incredibly small female gnome who is like standing on her workbench, sawing away at a plank that she's also standing on. You see a half-orc gentleman who seems to be working away in his shop, and you see a dwarf gentleman.
Do I recognize the dwarf?
All dwarves are related. You recognize him. This
Can
this
I-
is your 23rd cousin, 3 times removed. His name
On
is.
his side.
Let me see. What's his name?
Grung the Grung.
No.
His name is Shamar.
Ah. Does that mean woodcarver? And
Nope.
okay, I was about to say. I'm gonna look at the guy and go, I know that man. We should speak with him first.
You guys head over to him. He looks up from his work and he goes, "Well, if it ain't Anvil the Anvil."
And if it isn't Shamar the Skaz. Ah, my friend here. Would like
he,
to.
he goes, and he gives you a big hug.
That moment they don't realize that means thief and dwarfish. All right.
No, he knows.
I'm gonna look to Hawk and go. You said you wanted to speak. This is a cousin of mine. Good luck. And I'm gonna turn and walk out. Cause I feel bad
No,
right
no.
now.
No, you're
Yes.
staying. You're staying. You're gonna listen.
You grab him before you can walk out.
Damn it.
He goes, "What can I do for you?
I'm gonna get right to the point. We got a
Please."
little. So a friend took a loan out starting a business. The building's kind of shabby and needs to be fixed.
Where's the loan get approved in the
Sounds
first
a
place?
bit unwise to get a loan and then find a shop.
Nah, he's an idiot, and I'm not part of the loan. It's not my problem.
I'm surprised the bank actually approved it. What the hell did they do?
I made see I negotiated because you know how Besmos wanted this so badly. I made sure that he got it. Like they were tough, but I negotiated them down.
Oh yeah, you're a great negotiator.
I assume you know. Yeah.
Listen, all right, I'm no Aiden. I don't want to hear it.
He just goes. He spits on the ground and he goes, "We'll see."
I'm gonna tap Ron. All right, go.
So,
Head outside
Yep.
with Maxwell for a minute. I'll get
Oh.
from here.
Oh, I'm just gonna look at him and kind of give raise an eyebrow and then look at Maxwell and just kind of start walking out.
Suck some dick. No.
Now once he's out, all right. I'm gonna be honest. I know the business is gonna tank. Do me a solid and give me a decent price.
roll persuasion check.
What the fuck?
I'm just asking for a fair price. Okay, let's hope this goes well. My persuasion's terrible. All right.
Call
I got
Muscaz.
12. I got 12.
12?
Fine.
He goes, "All right, I'll give you a fair price, but I got to see the site first."
All right, I'll lead him once he's ready.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up here. He kind of puts his tools down and walks out with you. Heads over to the side of the shop and he goes, "Dang.
Yep.
Honestly, best course of action in my opinion, just
Tear the whole fucking thing down.
tear it down and we'll start from scratch. There's not much salvageable here.
How much is that gonna
How much
cost?
will it take
There-
to build it from scratch?
Honestly, the amount of land that he has here is probably worth more than anything. How much did he pay for it?
We don't know. We saw the lady walk out, and he didn't mention it, but he still had a pretty big.
He went
sack
to get
of
a
gold.
business partner while we got someone to fix the place up.
Perhaps.
Huh. Well, kind
He
of
should be
building
back
you
soon.
want built here?
You can talk to the owner.
How
Well,
nice you want it?
we want something that would sell food.
Yeah, so how nice you want it?
Slightly above
What's
average.
the offering price? I mean,
Nothing too
we're
fancy.
family, so you gotta cut me a deal. What are you offering for a good price?
Hey, I thought you'd never negotiate again.
I'm not negotiating. I'm just making a point.
Well, it depends on the quality. I could make you a shack that
Definitely
looks. I
Wait.
mean, like this probably looked before it rotted and went downhill.
And how much would
or
you
I
charge
could
for
make
that?
you a bit of a larger, sturdier building, or I could make you something pretty ornate.
How much is the ornate gonna cost us?
Definitely too much. We won't even
Remember,
have any
I'm-
money
I-
left for food.
I'm sending
I
money
run
back to the
25
family.
gold pieces a day.
How many days?
For a really, really nice building,
Yeah.
I could get it done in a month.
30 times 25.
No, we don't need really nice. It's food. We need average. Maybe slightly above
That's
average.
only
for looks.
750 gold, to
Nothing
be
overly
honest.
fancy.
That's actually not bad in the slightest. 750 gold, I mean, that guarantees him a good sell. I'm kind of,
Well, if we're gonna make an ornate building, the food should also be good.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
why
don't
we're also
think
doing
the food's
chicken.
gonna be good.
See, I was.
I don't think the food's gonna be good.
See, I was thinking. What I was thinking was we're going to make it the McDonald's crab.
Oh,
You're not here.
oh, if that's the idea, all right. You know what?
If you wanna do like really fancy, I'm fine with really fancy too. Because really
This
fancy.
is like McDonald's in Japan or wherever it is.
I'm gonna look
they,
at my
they have
cousin.
McDonald's in other countries where they're actually like really nice.
Okay, well, do you,
I went to Chinese McDonald's. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my cousin and go, well, let me ask you, as a successful businessman being here,
Right.
what would you recommend for someone who is trying to sell, chicken and crab? And imagine the crab's fresh.
You're
Like
fucking kidding me.
we have a wizard.
This
It's
is what you
okay.
dragged me out here for.
We have a wizard.
And he has the money to pay. Right?
Next time you want to pull a prank on me, don't waste as much of my time.
He got a
And he
loan.
starts to walk away.
We got a loan with the Church of
I'm gonna tell you,
Bahamut.
friend, it's not a prank. We're serious.
Yeah,
He actually
sadly,
is trying this business.
You're serious?
Yes, he got a loan.
That's even worse. Switch is even worse. Not gonna lie.
Listen, all right. Think about it like this. If it
Hey,
does
Shamar, You
well,
ever met Joe?
shut up, shut up. No, we don't need to tell him about the partner.
He just stares at you,
Fuck.
and his eyes just kind of drift down to the ground. You have enough passive insight to know that he is legitimately contemplating what he's doing with his life.
Listen, cousin, we have to get the family name back up. At the very least, you build this well, it can sell for even higher, and your name goes out there. Think about it like
Worse, we
don't
sell the building.
don't think about the
I don't
business.
share the troll bleeder name.
I'll talk to our cousins about that. The main family, I will speak to them on your behalf in exchange.
Oh God.
Shut up.
I'll do the talking if you're really desperate. I know he's
Listen, the family listens to me. I'm sending gold back to build up the new stronghold. You know this.
I need all of the money in advance.
So 750 gold pieces.
Usually I'd go half and half, but I need full assurance that I'm getting paid.
I will
Alright,
get you
just
this.
wait for a little bit. The owner will be back soon. He has the gold on him.
Yeah, we'll get him. It's fine.
Don't start until you actually get the money, probably.
Pay up front. We will
Oh,
pay up
I'm
front.
not.
He's not doing anything until he gets paid in full.
I'm gonna have to call in favors for this later. I know it.
All right, and he walks back over, heads back to his shop, and you see instead of heading back to work, he just kind of sits down and stares off into the distance.
Make a note of my cousin Shamar.
Now we wait for Besmo.
Yep.
Besmos, you head back over to where Joe and his cart was. You don't see his cart, but you see two deeply set wagon wheels in the ground.
I think the solution for the crab problem. You guys ever had sushi?
Are we going to serve sushi?
At a McDonald's. Oh, I can't wait for this to go well.
Roll a
Japanese
perception check, Besmos.
Roll a what?
Perception check.
You gotta find him.
24.
24. You see off in the distance, heading towards the gates of the city, you see him. You see Joe on this, one horse that seems to be dragging his cart behind. The cart has, one rickety wheel that's almost oval shaped, so it's just it looks like he made them himself. And his horse is kind of malnourished. You see its ribs showing a little bit.
He probably fucking did make it himself.
Probably, you imagine he's been feeding the horse some of the crab.
That poor horse.
It's not fucking dead. Holy shit, we should breed that thing.
But
It's
you see
immune to
him
poison.
as quickly as possible riding his horse out towards the gates of the city. You see he's like hunched over it and like bouncing on it like it's galloping, but it's not galloping. It's just kind of like slowly moving forward. You as you kind of get closer to him, because you can at like just a light jog, you can gain on him. You hear him going,
Yeah, Shaniqua, faster.
6-6.
6.
you yell 6, and immediately he sits bolt upright and spins around and looks at you, and he goes,
Ah, my friend, you're back.
Yes,
and he jumps off his horse.
Joe, I have a wonderful thing to tell you.
Yes. You buy my crab?
Better, I have bought your crab
There's
shack.
nothing better.
I have bought your crab shack. We are working together.
You see, he just stares at you for a full, like, 45 seconds. Again, expressionless face, just full blank stare, tears streaming out of his eyes. To the point that there is a small puddle gathering underneath him.
Are these good tears, Joe, or are these bad tears?
He takes about 15 seconds and then answers. He says,
Good tears.
and he jumps on your leg, takes a bite out of it, and hugs you.
Wait, why is he biting my leg? Joe, can you not bite my leg? I am not crab.
Brother.
And you take 4 points of piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
He has so many diseases.
Yep, no shit.
19.
19. You feel fine.
Yes,
You just did a
yes.
small.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I need a minute to mentally recover. Can you go to
All right. Yeah,
Wait.
we'll take a minute.
We need
Okay.
to breed this horse for its poison resistance.
You want to breed with it?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I did
I
that
nominate
once.
Vespas.
It didn't end well.
It's a female, so.
All right. Yeah. You guys just go do that while I mentally recover from this amazing. I never could have dreamed that it would have gone this far, and I'm honestly kind of happy it did.
You're welcome. I got you a great deal.
I'm probably gonna go bankrupt. But if it doesn't go bankrupt,
All right. I have returned.
what do I need to do? What do I need to do for you in your campaign to make this a successful crab shack?
You have to run a successful crab shack.
We're getting
Wonderful.
strong wizards.
You have to
with
hire
actual-
workers. You have to find some way to actually get
the
fresh
crab.
crab, and then you have to give me some recipes that you're going to be using that are both cost effective, time effective, and the general populace will like.
Wonderful.
Vespas, do you want me to set up a meeting with Cook to actually make you a crab chef?
Yes, actually, can you schedule a meeting with Cook?
I'll
We're
send
going.
him a message that you want to talk to him later.
Can we have Cook roll up a random character to be the head chef of the restaurant?
I mean, I
I'm
can
good with
temporarily
that.
get Cook here to make a character.
Ford and Damsey.
I'll send Cook a message.
And depending on the skill level of the cook, you're going to have to pay them more or less.
Okay.
Anyway, he hugs you around your leg for a solid 5 minutes.
Okay.
He's just clinging to your leg.
Well, I'm gonna start.
You feel a stream of liquid forming down your leg as his tears are running down your leg. You start doing what?
We're gonna start walking off to the new crab shack.
All right. As you start walking off, he he jumps off you and goes,
Shaniqua, follow.
and the horse turns around and follows you guys, pulling this makeshift cart behind her.
What even is Joe? He's a goblin. Or no, a gnome?
He's a gnome.
What happened to him?
You don't know. Again, he has one eye and like scars all over his face.
We need to help this poor
He's
man.
super like jaundiced. His skin is pulled tight. But he's wearing this like he's wearing this huge robe. Looks like it was built for like a large triple XL man, like human man.
I don't
But
know
he's-
if he should be a worker in front or at the back. I don't know which one's worse.
Back. Get away
Yeah,
from the
while
front.
he's handling
Get
food.
him away from the front.
We can make him the janitor. head of cleaning details.
You guys make it over to the shop.
Wait, that sounds like a terrible idea because he could just make it really dirty.
You guys make it over to the shop. You see all your friends kind of standing outside of it.
Hello, this is Joe.
Hi. I'm Joe. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna look
Yes,
at
I am.
I'm gonna look
I'm
at
gonna
Joe
look-
and go, "Are you cursed?" No.
He just stares at you with his one good eye. A small river of tears start flowing down his face.
Oh shit, he's cursed.
He does this often.
Um, anybody have remove curse by chance?
I don't
No.
have it.
Akris holds his hand up and says, "I do."
You know, Akris, why don't you, for the sake of Bahamut, let's try and help this man.
Give it a shot.
You know, worst case scenario, nothing happens, right?
All right. He walks over, places his hand on on Joe, and you see this kind of warm light flow under his armor, through his arm, through his hand, and washes over Joe. And you see all the muscles in Akris's body tense up for a second, and he's just standing there.
Does Joe look any different?
Joe doesn't look any different. You just see tears streaming down his face, completely expressionless. But looking over at Akris, you see he is now bleeding from his ears,
I'm gonna
from
rip
his
him away,
nose, from his
Joe.
mouth,
I'm
from
gonna
his
rip Akris
eyes.
away really fast.
You rip him off, and Akris immediately falls unconscious.
Cure wounds.
All right, you
That'd
cure
be a
wounds.
strong curse.
Yep.
Um,
First level cure wounds.
he goes.
I gotcha.
7 HP back.
I got you. You're okay.
Hell of a curse, huh? Worse than that night we were drinking with that centaur woman, huh?
Oh, so much worse.
We're gonna need
Worse
to
than
take him-
all of the ideas we had that night.
It's
we're gonna
even
need to
worse
take him
than
to a
that? Damn.
spawn, to a head priest or something, aren't we?
Yeah, if they're willing to do it for free, Jesus.
What was wrong with the what? Chris, what
Listen,
caused this?
I-
Did you see something?
You're not gonna believe this.
Let me guess, it's a god.
I don't know about that.
Uh-huh.
I heard laughing all around me, and everything was pitch black. I felt like I was underwater. And then I saw two weird looking eyes. And then
I'm I'm gonna do two things here. Alright.
Yeah.
One, I'm gonna tell Besmos about the guy who offered to make him a new shack. Tell him the price, 750, and he needs to pay him up front if he wants it done for a really nice building.
All right.
Sure. Okay.
Second, I'm gonna take Joe to the Temple of Cord and I'm gonna ask for a favor to help him for the sake of all that is good and holy.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Maxwell to come with because I don't want to go alone.
We might as well help the
Sure.
guy. I mean, if this will be our side quest for the day. We'll kill the Phoenix next time.
Seriously, next time with some good stuff.
We get the
We're gonna
crab
fix
stuff.
up Joe, and he's gonna be the
Remember-
greatest asset.
The objective was to capture the Phoenix
Yes.
too.
That's
Yeah,
later.
I've got it written down.
Mhm.
But
All right.
Joe is gonna be our greatest asset if we fix him, or he's gonna be a lich. One of the two.
Actually, Cord or the other place, the other one that I was going. We'll go to Cord. Cord will be fine.
You head over to the temple, and you begin kind of walking up the steps, and you see as you're kind of leading Joe up the
I'm
steps.
carrying him. No, I'm carrying
You're
him.
carrying him.
Like under my arm, like a goddamn suitcase.
As you begin to reach the door, he starts thrashing around in your arms.
Curse doesn't want to leave, huh?
He's like foaming at the mouth, thrashing around, clawing at you. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Can I knock him out?
Yeah.
I want to knock him
but
out.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw first.
11. I'm getting close.
11. 12? Okay.
This is the weirdest fucking thing.
He bites you and you quickly punch him in the face and he falls limp in your arms. You carry him past the threshold of this temple. And I mean, you guys are just kind of marching in here. Who are you going to?
Where's the nearest priest?
You see over in one of the corners working on kind of rebuilding, just like lifting full, probably 800 to 900 pound pieces of stone by himself. You see the old priest that you talked to the other day, which I know was quite a long time ago. It was the high priest of Cord.
Yeah, he's probably our best bet after what happened when someone else tried to cure the curse. He's probably the best call right now.
All right, you head over to him.
My friend, we need serious assistance.
Assistance.
All right, you see
With
this little guy. You see this little guy here?
Oh yeah, that's Joe.
Yeah. So someone tried to cure a curse on him, and they started bleeding out of the ears and eyes when they tried to cure him. We think something is seriously,
Oh.
seriously wrong.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
He said he heard laughter, a pure black space, and giant eyes when he tried to cure the curse.
Giant eyes? What kind of eyes?
He did not say. He was half unconscious.
Acris kind of speaks up now. You see he is like, he's
Acris is-
super pale at this point. He's like sweating bullets. And he just goes, I think, as weird as it sounds, they were the eyes of a crab.
Oh God.
No, don't you do this to him.
Crab.
It all
man.
comes back to a fucking crab.
He needs turtleism, boys.
No, it's even worse.
The high priest goes, all right, well,
What is
Do we know any evil crab?
Evil crabs? I don't think so.
gods?
roll religion checks.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
let's see.
asking the high priest, like, do you know any evil
He will
crab?
roll a religion check as well. Let me see.
I have shit. I shoot
My
my gun
religion
with
might
shit.
suck, but I still got a 17.
I'm just gonna roll badly. I'm just gonna take a fail.
Dude, I have a +0 and I still got a 17. Let's go.
Ooh, that's good. 17. You haven't heard of any.
That's a bad sign.
He
Hopefully
goes,
the
well, I've
priest
heard of quite a number of different creatures, leviathans, krakens, different powerful sea beasts that can inflict curses. However,
Not
not
a crab.
not a crab. I've never heard of that. Whatever it is, it may not be of our plane of existence.
Please don't make our BBEG a fucking crab.
It is.
It was Joe, and then you messed it up, so now it's a crap. Nevertheless, he goes, okay, well, here's what we'll do. Remove curse didn't work, right?
No, not in the slightest.
Alright. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to gather some of my most talented priests.
A young
I
priest
need-
and an old priest?
I'll keep him here and unconscious.
Funnily enough, they're all old.
Oh, well, at least that, no exorcism. Sad.
Yeah, so I'll tell him I'll keep Joe here and knocked out until you're ready.
Alright.
When is Joe gonna start puking? And then
Joe
climb up the wall.
does wake up at a certain point.
No, going right back to sleep. Nope, pass out.
Okay.
Immediately getting punched in
No.
the face and knocked out
He
again.
goes, and you immediately punch him in the face, and he goes unconscious again. He just
Shouldn't we
kinda
tie him up?
The high priest who's kind of passing you guys goes, yes, and walks back.
Do we have any rope?
I have rope. 50
I have
feet.
Tie him up then.
I'm miles away, but I have rope.
No, you can't help.
Wait, where are you at, Besmos?
Oh yeah, I have
Me and,
rope. I
me
can
and
tie him up.
Besmos are still back at the business
They
site.
didn't come. I only brought.
Oh,
them.
gotcha. What
Yeah.
are you guys doing while all this happens?
We're going to
Talk to my cousin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I told him
Okay.
the price and everything, and then I left.
The high priest walks back over, and takes a look at Joe, who you've now tied up, and he has 6 other priests with him. And he goes, all right. We have a very strange but sacred way to remove curses, ailments, and in the worst cases,
Oh god,
demons.
you're gonna suck his dick.
Does it involve beating the shit out of someone?
Yeah, I can do that if that's what it involves.
He just kind of smiles a little bit, and he grabs Joe, who's tied up, and starts bringing him down these indoor coliseum steps. And he just tosses Joe's body almost effortlessly into the center of the ring, which is like
Oh, yeah,
50 or 60 feet away.
They're gonna beat the shit out of him.
You're gonna kill Joe.
As Joe hits the ground, you see he wakes up and goes, and all of the ropes around him immediately turn to ash and
Oh
burn.
god.
You see he stands up and his one good eye is glowing red.
Jesus Christ.
And
Does he
you-
say
with
red rum?
incredibly unnatural speed, he dashes forward and immediately makes it to the wall and starts scrambling up, just clawing his way up the wall.
I'm gonna when he gets to the top,
you
I'm trying to
see-
knock him down.
Before you can even do that, the high priest goes, "Oh, we got a live one, boys," and takes his boot and slams it into the face of Joe, kicking him again 60 feet away back into the center of the ring.
Jesus.
And all the priests jump down. You see they take off these like long flowing robes, and they're all wearing these like very tight kind of combat clothes. No
Climbing up the
armor,
ladder.
but you see they all kind of dash into a circle around Joe, and Joe's now again like frothing at the mouth. He's in this weird animalistic caged mode, and he's just staring around at all of them. You see he kind of dashes to try to make it out from one side, and two of the priests close on him and just start pummeling him, and all of them close on him and just start beating the ever-living crap out of Joe. Just pummel, pummel, pummel. You see the ground beneath him starts to rumble and shake as they're beating him into the ground so ferociously. And every now and then you see like kind of blasts of light kind of shoot up and out from the center where they're all beating into him, where you imagine they're healing him as they're beating the crap out of him.
The demon out of it.
And eventually you see this weird translucent red and black mist start to flow out of Joe and form this kind of half translucent massive like 40-foot tall crab. And over the course of about 10 minutes these priests jump back and forth beating the crap out of this crab until one of them finally like rips off one of its like
Crab legs
and stabs it up into the body, up into the soft white underbelly of this crab, and it falls dead, dispersing into smoke and mist. You see the priests now walk back over to Joe and heal him. He is still unconscious, but they kind of heal him. You see all the wounds on him, all these bruises and cuts kind of close up, and they bring him out of the pit back to Hawk and Maxwell.
You know, I'll
And they
keep that
go,
in mind that you
"He'll,
made it because I beating the shit out of somebody."
He'll probably be out for maybe a day, but I think your friend will be fine."
Better than whatever that thing was.
Akris just goes, "What was that? We do not do that at our temple."
That's what I call the best.
Maybe we
exorcism
should.
you've ever seen.
That was horrifying.
You know, when I said, does it involve beating the shit out of someone, I was joking.
You know, I won't become a full worshiper. Can I have a holy symbol of court? I respect it. I really do.
Sure. He pulls out of his pocket like he has him just on hand. A small, like, silver chain with a disc that looks to be shaped like a kind of buckler shield that has two lightning bolts running and an X on it.
You know, you guys are all right. If any court people need help outside of the city, I'll give them a hand.
Well, of course. I think we'll take advantage of that.
And then I'll start carrying Joe to an inn. He's gonna need to sleep for a while.
Yeah. You guys start bringing him back to
I'm
the
gonna tell
inn.
Maxwell, if you want to go tell the others what happened and that he's cured now, I'll get him somewhere to sleep.
Are you sure you want to tell the others what happened? Just
tell them he's cured. Just tell them the
Yeah.
gone.
yeah.
Alright. Meanwhile, while all that's going down, Besmos and Grong,
The two
you
favorites.
head back to the carpenter.
Shamar!
Oh, you're
Hello.
back.
He has
Nah.
the money up front. We're good. Listen,
You
cousin.
have all the money up
Gee,
front.
Yes, the 750 as you asked.
Yes, 750.
I've got this, Besmos. I'm gonna start pulling the coins and
You-
counting.
Besmos, you were going 1,
Dude.
2,
I'm gonna speed this along,
3,
Besmos.
3, and Grong, you help out. Takes you a bit. It's 750 coins. It's
a lot of coins.
not a small amount of money that you have to count individually.
Which Shamar
But
helps
you count them out. He helps count them out. And you can mark off 750 gold. And he goes,
Yep.
all right, well, I'll work with the materials I have on hand until some more expensive materials can be ordered. And I will get right to work on your building.
Yes, yes. Let
Wonderful.
us know what you will need if anything extra is needed. Please give us a list of from cheap to expensive options if it's needed.
All right, Grong.
Okay.
Grong, we're gonna have to go find some sort of supplier that we can work with in order to get our food, our actual food now.
Now hear me
going-
out.
Okay.
Remember Pet Guy, the guy we're gonna go fight the flaming chicken for.
Oh, that's a fair point. That's
Yeah.
a fair point.
Let's speak to him about getting see if he knows any good like people who would sell us, say, chickens and crabs that we can raise. Then we use the mold earth spell for like a portion in the back of the restaurant or whatever, and we'll raise the crabs in a pond. And then put the chickens next to it in their own little cage as well, so we have a fresh supply.
I don't think you can. Can you raise crabs?
Theoretically, yeah.
In a controlled environment.
It's
It's like raising any fish.
really, really hard to try to farm crabs.
Yeah, it's like raising fish. It's not,
It's
you know.
incredibly. It's
Oh, yeah,
not
and,
like raising fish. It is incredibly difficult.
My cook has agreed to an appointment for this business later when you need to meet with him.
Okay. I
Well-
don't think we'll be doing chicken and crab. I think we should just do seafood. Depending on whether Joe hates fish and any fish-related objects, that is what we will base it off of.
Okay, all right, Besmos, I got you. Well, let's do this quest, and then we'll speak to our friend who's got the wild chicken, the wild flaming chicken, and then he'll probably have a better idea of where we can go. He'll owe us a favor. Maybe he can speak for us for a better deal.
Wonderful.
By
Okay.
then, the business is built. We're ready to go.
All right. So you guys are, just to make this clear, you guys are deciding to go do the quest, and then
Yeah,
We're gonna work further on the business, yes.
yeah. Well, because he's
Gotcha.
got to build up the business anyways. We can't sell anything while the place is being
Right.
built. So
sounds good.
We can use the cart though.
Joe
You
can sell while we're off killing things.
Okay.
right. All right.
I didn't expect
You
us to
guys-
start a crab shack.
I didn't either.
I didn't either, but I'm glad.
You
The moment
guys-
you find crab, I thought it was a possibility.
You meet up together at the inn where you see Hawk is purchasing a room for Joe to kind of rest.
I will room. Well, I don't know if we're leaving today or not. Are we?
We probably
the party.
should. I mean, the quicker we get this quest done, the quicker we can come back.
Someone's got to be here when Joe wakes up though to tell him what happened.
So we gotta wait. Well, we could wait a day.
Or we could just grab him.
We could take him with us.
Carry him with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Why
we
not?
I'll
take-
do it if no one wants to.
We take the cart, and he can sleep in the cart.
Okay.
And then we've got a cart.
Yeah, let's go with it.
I mean, because we
Yeah,
can
I guess
send
I'm-
him back on the horse if he's fine, and then Maxwell can pull the cart, and we basically got a cart to carry supplies.
All
Okay.
right.
Nice
So you
enough, I
guys you head out to the cart, kind of situate Joe in it with a bunch of blankets and pillows just so he can like rest and stuff.
The cart with the super
Um,
uneven wheel.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've got wood carver's tools.
You immediately see this wheel and it is atrocious, Grong.
I'm gonna start fixing it.
All right.
Better wheel.
Easily enough. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Oh, well, good news. Where's my proficiency bonus? I gotta find that. Give me a moment, just a moment, as I remember which one that was. It's been so. Oh, +3. Wow. That is 14 in total.
14
Mhm.
takes about 10 minutes. You figure you have to make an entirely new wheel, so you do. But it doesn't take you incredibly long. You
Alright.
make it out of the salvaged materials that you got from destroying this wheel.
We're-
And you guys, with a crate and a small chest of rotten crab meat, Joe in this cart, and his horse Shaniqua, you head out of this town, making for the Dusk Fort. Now, this is a 2-week journey from Briarfield up to the Dusk Fort.
You
Is
got to
there
have it.
anything you would all like to do on this journey?
Find a way to make the crab edible.
Okay.
Why don't we just
Anything
use
like
like what?
broad terms, what you would like to do?
Fermentation? Maybe the
What-
juice that the fermented
don't-
crab made actually can be used somewhere.
Why
I
don't
don't
we
know.
sort of morph DM's idea, and we kind of go with it from there? Why don't, instead of actually using actual crab, we use crab instead, which
So
is
chicken.
just white fish. Which is just white fish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the fake meat kind of thing.
Yeah, the fake crab.
Imitation crab.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we
Right,
can
right.
raise white meat. We can raise like the white fish,
Bottom feeder.
which is probably going to be easier than raising
Slight
crab.
problem. Slight fucking
Yes.
problem.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are we gonna find fish? And where the fuck are we gonna find a place to grow them?
Well, I mean, first off, we can probably just buy the fish starting out until we get enough profit to actually, raise our own. But I would imagine there's rivers and lakes relatively nearby. Wolf.
There is a river that runs pretty close to this city. It's a very large city, and without any water near it, it would probably die.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
there's a pretty substantial river flowing really close to it.
Okay, so there's probably a decent amount of decent amount of fish that comes through. So, okay, so yeah, we can do that. Or we can, instead of just doing crab, we can just do seafood. Period.
Hey, it's your business, man.
Your
You let
business,
us know.
yeah.
We gather, and you get paid and pay off your loan.
Okie dokie. Well,
I feel we should kill the chicken first, or capture
I
the chicken.
do
However-
agree with that.
You see that it takes about 3 days. You're on your 3rd day of travel, just starting to hit sunset, and you see Joe kind of stretches, sits up in the cart, and he goes, "What is going on here?
Are you feeling better now that the curse is gone?
You piece of crap. You couldn't have chosen any other temple?"
Cord owed me a favor, so yeah, I'm not exactly rich, and Cord owed me a favor. I gave him a hand in the past, so.
Cord, the god of strength, owed you a
Uh-huh.
favor.
Well,
like
the
people in
followers,
the followers did, yeah.
the church
Okay,
in the
alright.
city. We got
We
you a
helped him deal with
job.
the dangerous escapee,
Good news, Joe. You have your own business now.
Yeah, we got you a business started.
And I'm gonna grab Besmos and say, "Here's your new business partner."
Hello, I am Besmos.
Joe. I guess that is my name. My new business partner, huh?
Hello.
What are we
I
doing?
am
What are we
a restaurant. Do you want to work with fish anymore, or are you repulsed by them now? Due to your
I want
encounter
to
with
eat as many crabs as I possibly
He wants
can.
to eat all the crab.
Well, if you happen to know of a good place where we can get a good supply, we can make you a very rich man.
Psh, are you kidding me? That's easy. He flicks his
The building
wrist
is currently under
and
construction.
a
and, we'll go there when we
massive,
get back from this mission.
like 6 foot tall giant crab appears about 10 feet away from you guys. Starts clacking its its claws and jolts forward at you before it can even make it 10 feet.
Dibs.
You see a massive geyser of steaming hot water shoot up underneath the crab. It flies up about 30 feet and lands on its back, fully steamed.
God damn it.
Well, good news, Joe. You and Besnos are gonna be a very rich
Huh.
group. I should warn, as
Yeah, I
the
guess
as
so.
you are part partner, there is a 40% interest on the loan that Besmos signed for.
40%
That's the deal you made, Grog?
That's
interest?
the deal you made?
Let's be honest, I talked them down a lot, and that's the bad part. It was originally going to be
What did they
70,
originally ask for?
What was the loan for? How much did
5,000
he
gold.
take? 5.
But we've got you a
Welcome
business.
aboard, Joe.
Your name is on the business deal license
I'm
now.
gonna tap Joe on the shoulder. Look at the bright side. The loan is in Besmos' name. Look at the
Actually,
bright side. The loan is in Besmos' name. If anything
Hawk,
goes wrong, you'll...
That's not 100% true. Technically, it counts everyone in the business as a partner.
You see,
What have you
Joe
done?
disappears.
He's out.
Wait. Do I have
out.
do I have counterspell?
You're a fighter artificer. You don't have counterspell.
I got identified counterspell.
I'm gonna applaud. That was impressive. He's already gone.
Well, we got a giant crab out of it.
Yeah,
He's
once.
having no part of a 5,000 loan with 40%.
Wait, I know how I can fix this. Besmos, when we go back into town, we'll let them know that Joe is your partner. That he has signed on as part of it.
I'm gonna say 6.
You say 6. Immediately, Joe appears next to you and goes, I know, I was coming back.
Okay. Just making
And
sure.
you see he now has on him what looks like a large duffel bag. He seems to be wearing different robes than he was. He's wearing these long, beautiful, like red, deep blood red robes, inlaid with a bunch of gold kind of scrawling.
Wait, did we just pick up another fucking god?
Yeah, Joe, by chance, why were you cursed?
By a crab of all things, apparently.
Did
you fuck one?
That's where my mind went to.
He stares up at you. It looks like he's just contemplating something, and then decides against it, and just goes, "No, I didn't."
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'll be honest, as a servant of Bahamut, I'd be a little bothered by that part.
I got a little ballsy and went to the abyss and
At the
messed
abyss
with
stared
the
back?
wrong demon lord.
Wait, you messed with a... Who are you? It's not every day you fight a demon lord.
He just like gets... You see he levitates up off the ground, so his eyes are at your level. Or his eye is at your level. And he goes, I'm Joe.
I love it.
Joe, what? I assume you have a title somewhere. You're well known.
Joe, it's his title.
Have I ever
DM.
heard of a gnomish Joe that's famous?
Roll a history check.
Roll his
Okay,
history.
I'm in this. I'm in.
23 or 25. Sorry,
Oh, no,
If
no.
anybody gets a nat 20, I'll tell you.
I got it. 25
Got it.
What do you want me to roll?
history.
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 Nat 20 plus 5, 25. Come at me.
I got 16.
No, I got an 11.
Joe.
You have heard of
That the bird is
seeing him now in
So,
his red robes. You have heard of an association of wizards that wears similar robes to these.
Oh no.
And you've heard of legends of not just hundreds but thousands of years ago. A gnomish wizard named Jose.
Yes, please.
Um,
Wait, is he? Does that mean he's Fey?
He's Joe Jose.
No, that was the whole joke. Me and Wolf
that
had going.
was the whole joke that all the Fae
Or
in this
Hispanic.
world are Hispanic. But you don't know. Not sure of his lineage, all that he's just a gnome named Jose, who was tailed to have defeated and slaughtered a great number of demon lords throughout the abyss.
Oh, I'm just gonna look at the man and go. So I'm guessing you're a relative of Jose's.
he just kind of grins at you and goes,
He
Yeah.
is Jose.
"Our relative," and he
See-
kind of floats back down to the ground and turns around and just starts walking in the direction towards the dusk fort.
Wait, Jose, I have a question. Joe, I have a
You
question.
call me Joe.
I have a question, Joe. It's very important.
He floats back up. He gets within about 3 inches of your face. Yes.
So we haven't introduced ourselves, so allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Grong Trollbleeder, known as the Anvil.
He he's like, I'm gonna stop you right there. You are Anvil, the Anvil troll leader.
Yes, my family has a fun thing of naming. You know, they decided I was gonna be a smith from a young age. There wasn't many options.
Oh, I knew a distant relative of yours.
Who, by chance?
I have a feeling.
A man with some relations to some devils or demons. I mean,
Does he owe you money?
He owes me money.
That could be a. I'm just gonna look him in the eye and go. That could be a lot of
he
troll
he
leaders.
he looks over at Maxwell and says, "Nobody owes me money."
That's a good thing.
No, but you owe the Bank of Bahamut. By chance,
Why? He disappears.
6.
his name's on the low.
He reappears. Give me a second. He disappears again.
Besmos, do it again. Do it again.
No, I'm shutting Bezos' mouth. God damn it.
No, I'll give him a second.
You wait for about 10 minutes. He reappears and goes, "The loan's paid. You're paying me
Yeah.
back."
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Poor Besmos. Really, I mean, at least it's now a good friend.
No,
we
At least
saved.
there's no
Can I
fucking
kill other
interest.
people by
No.
shouting other numbers?
He floats up into your face, Grung. You are paying me back.
No, wait. Besmos signed the
Hold
deal,
on.
not me. I negotiated to help him.
I'm gonna
You
look
cheated
at,
your friend and me out of a large amount of gold.
I didn't.
I'm
You
gonna
weren't
look
even.
at Joe. No, hold on. I'm gonna look at Joe. So I'm gonna pull Joe. I'm gonna motion Joe to come over to me to talk in private for a second. I gotta tell you something. Come here, please.
Sure. He doesn't walk over. He floats over at eye level with you.
To be honest, he actually thought he was helping. He's just a really, really bad merchant.
Can I hear that?
No, we went off to the side.
You can roll a perception check
I
to
will
try and.
10.
No.
Nope.
God damn it.
I'm gonna be like, he's a really poor merchant. I try to rein him in when I can, but he did the deal in private. I couldn't really do anything.
All right. Okay. That's all right.
Welcome to the crew, Joe.
But I'm Hawkfeather. Me and the big guy are the reason of the group. If you
I
wanna talk
wouldn't say
something.
that.
So where are we going? What are we doing?
To catch what I'm pretty sure is a phoenix.
Oh, that's chump change.
We're getting paid a
All
fair
right,
amount
let's
for
go.
it, so
Where are we going?
over to the mountain ranges, right?
The Dread Fort. Yes, the
Yeah,
Dread
Dread
Fort.
All right, cool.
We got a big cage
he-
to lock it in. So
You all feel this invisible force shoving you across the ground into a circle.
Uh,
I'll go with it. Sure.
He grabs onto Grong on his left and Hawk on his right, and he says, "Hold hands." Do it.
I'll hold
I'm
hands.
grabbing Gron's hand. He doesn't have a choice.
All right.
I am no longer comfortable in my safety
You
bubble.
all feel this, like you're being shoved in the back, and someone's yanking on your shirt from the front, like you're being shoved forward. As your feet are no longer touching the ground, and you're falling for half a second, and then your feet impact on this hard, kind of uneven, rocky ground. As you hear this, ah! Up in the sky, you see this massive, I mean, like 100-foot wingspan bird made completely of fire soaring through the air as it flies towards the side of this mountain that you now find yourself on. Thousands of feet up in the air on a small ledge on this mountain. You see about 400 yards up the mountain. You see a massive stone fort built into it. And you see this phoenix, this fire chicken, if you will, slam into the fort, and you see a massive explosion of stone, wood structures, catapults, ballistae, and bodies flung from the fort.
Oh,
Well, that ain't
shit.
good.
So who's fireproof?
And that's where we'll end the session.
The last question. Who's fireproof? All right.